Welcome. There's no doubt about it. Iowa has great chefs, but you know something? We also have some amazing food bloggers as well. And I have with me one of my favorite, Suzy Karadsheh from the Mediterranean Dish. Welcome, Suzy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So great. What are you going to make for us today?
I am making an Israeli couscous salad today. Great. And so it just has a bunch of healthy things, everything from chickpeas to artichokes, tomatoes, and other chopped veggies. So I'm excited to show you that.
Oh, good. You know, it's great because our appetites are going to start to go lighter now that it's getting to be spring.
Exactly.
And this is going to just be perfect, but it also looks like it's going to be hearty as well because it's got your Israeli couscous.
Exactly. So this is basically a vegetarian meal, and it can go vegan if you don't want to add the cheese to it.
Sure.
But then you could also add, you know, a salmon or a grilled chicken next to it, and you've got a full meal for dinner. So this is what I love about Israeli couscous. It's actually kind of more like a little pasta. I treat it that way. So I cook it as I do pasta, and then I add to it whatever I have at home. So you can totally make this your own at home. So we'll just kind of start adding things to it.
But you've done something to this.
Right. So I've kind of sauteed it in some olive oil and with a pinch of salt, and then you add the boiling water, and you know, it takes about 10 minutes to cook all together.
Okay, so you're toasting it before you're cooking it.
Exactly.
Terrific.
Exactly. And so then once it's ready and cooled off, then you can add all these vegetables, and then I made a lime dill sauce here, or dressing, to go on top, and there you have it. So.
Right. And this is on your blog, so we can easily find that.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. So you can actually, I made this a few days ago, so it's still on the blog first page if you go to themediterraneandish.com.
All right, but if by the time viewers get to it, all you have to do is really say the Mediterranean Dish Couscous Salad, and people will find it.
There's a search box there, so you could always just put couscous salad in there. So I'm adding my chickpeas, which is really a great source of protein.
Absolutely.
If you're, you know, I have this for lunch often, and it is filling because couscous is just really filling. So chickpeas, Kalamata olives, which add a great flavor here. I have tomatoes, and I found assorted tomatoes, just different colors, add a whole lot more life to the plate. So chopped English cucumbers. And I think my bowl is kind of smaller than I thought it is. So artichoke hearts, just any can that you find would do. And then a little bit of onion to your liking. Of course, not everybody loves red onions, but I do.
I do. I love them raw,
they're in
especially.
there.
Right.
And then I do mozzarella cheese. You can do feta cheese. Any cheese that you enjoy goes right in here. So I got my bowl full already, and I kind of try to mix all that together some.
Oh, yes.
And then you add your dressing.
I like your idea of you keep kind of having this on hand, or just, you know, this is, you make it on like Sunday, and then like Monday and Tuesday, just like salmon on Monday, steak on Tuesday, and this is your go with.
And it's fine if you you know, put it in the fridge. It's also great if you make some of the couscous ahead of time and just use the couscous every day. You know, add your own thing to it. So grilled veggies in the summertime would go really well with that. So I've got, like I said, a dill lime dressing with a little bit of garlic in here.
Ooh, it's
so all that goes in here, and again, a little bit more of the mixing.
That is fantastic.
So there you have it, really. And I typically will add then some herbs. So it could be parsley, cilantro, whatever you enjoy. Today I have some basil, so that goes right in here. And
that looks so
we are ready to go. So, you know, if you're looking for a quick dinner, this would be the way to go. You know, a little bit of grilled chicken next to it. Summertime, this is the thing I do all the time. So
yeah, I think everybody needs a go-to salad. That would be a great potluck salad too.
Exactly, and I bring it to potlucks and other things that people invite me to. It's quick, it's easy, and very tasty. So I hope that you will enjoy it.
I'm sure I will. Give me a fork, will you?
Put you a little bit of that.
This looks great. I love the hardiness, like as you mentioned, the hardiness of chickpeas is. Oh, thank you for your napkin. You know, it really the garbanzo beans, chickpeas. They really, you know, just add such hardiness.
Exactly.
And they're vegetarian, and you know, so you're not getting animal protein. It's just
so This is pretty filling, really. I mean, when we have it at home, we barely need to add any more dishes. Just this.
I love it's so fresh.
Yeah.
That dill really makes it fresh. That's just
That's awesome.
amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
So you blog from West Des Moines.
That's correct.
So you live among us, but you are from somewhere else. You're from further afield. Where are you from?
So I'm actually originally from Egypt. I was born and raised on the shores of the Mediterranean in Egypt. So a little place called Port Said, and it's actually the size of Des Moines, Iowa. So
that is amazing. So you're here, which is great. Do you have a hard time finding the products that you want to cook with?
You know, I don't. In the summertime, I love the farmer's market.
Right.
That just supplies all kinds of fresh goods that you can use at home. But I shop everywhere here, and I find every place from Hy-Vee to Trader Joe to just the local Whole Foods. They all have a variety of Mediterranean items. If you really look in the bulk section, you'll find the chickpeas, and the Israeli couscous is already, you know, on most shelves. So I don't have a hard time finding.
That's really good to hear, because I think most of us, when we get to a recipe and we see something that we can't find, we're like, pass, next. You know, we'll go to the next one.
No, people will help you if you ask as well.
Yeah, that's good. So what inspired you to start a blog?
Yeah, so I recently decided to stay home with my kiddos, and it was a very difficult transition. And so actually my husband started the blog for me, believing that I needed to share my cooking with other people, and he knew I just needed to get out of my funk of being a stay-at-home mom, which is an amazing opportunity, and I love it, but I also love to be able to do something, else on the side too. So this is just a great balance of being home with the kids and kind of being out there also at the same time.
So I've been following you for about 6 months. How long have you been blogging?
7 months.
7 months, yeah. I mean, you.
Thanks for following my early journey.
Well, I met you at a bloggers meetup, and then I started following your blog, and you have some of the most amazing, beautiful photography.
Thank you.
And your food is just so pretty. It's, you know, we think about, like, you know, it's called what, food porn they call it. I mean, really, you just have the most beautiful pictures.
Thank you so much.
And it's irresistible. So I recommend that everybody follow Suzy on The Mediterranean Dish. You're also on Facebook, themediterraneandish.com, or I mean Facebook Mediterranean Dish, or just go to themediterraneandish.com.
That's correct.
Right, and follow her and sign up for your newsletter, because you 2 times a week you post pretty much?
2 to 3 times.
Yeah, and so you'll get a recipe in your inbox, and they're all doable, and they're all beautiful and fresh.
Absolutely.
Love them like
easy is my thing. I try to keep it easy and simple.
Well, right. I mean, you know, you have kids, so you know, you don't have all day to cook. So.
Exactly.
That's right. Well, good. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us this. These are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thanks.